collective reading for September 2022. An extract from Dreamtime by Moriarty. Ragnarok and Gunnig a Gap. We say of ourselves that we live in a world, but it would perhaps be truer to say that we live in a tale told by Aztecs, a tale told by Maoris, a tale told by Haparu, a tale told by persons who call themselves scientists. The tale told that Vikings lived in had, as all such tales have, a beginning, a middle, and an end. The end, as they imagined it, was stupendous. They called it Ragnarok. To announce it, 3 cocks crow. A cock called Fajalar crows in the birdwood. A cock called Goldcomb crows within hearing of Valhalla. A cock called Rustred crows at the bars of hell. And it begins, and now it is, axe time and sword time, wind time and wolf time. It is time when, weary of restraining him in its depths, the earth yawns, releasing Loki and his hordes into their hunger and thirst and lust for universal destruction. It is time when, bursting the chains that bind him and running free, Fenris Wolf opens his mouth, and with it, foaming already, he takes the measure of earth and sky, and he howls and he howls and he howls, and the third time he howls, he has it. The third time he howls, he knows he has it. He has their measure. Everywhere now there is war. To exist now, to be now, is to be a war. There is war in all, and between all, the 9 worlds that are in Yggdrasil, the world tree. There is war between cosmos and chaos. In the end, there is nothing, neither cosmos nor chaos. There is only Gunnig a Gap, the great yawn, the great emptiness. It is a mysterious emptiness, though. It is an emptiness that somehow seeds itself. In time, it will be a pregnant emptiness. In time, a new universe will be born from it. A tale told, a tale that sheltered Vikings on the high wild seas between the Faroe Islands and Iceland, sheltered them and housed them on the no man's nowhere of icebergs and fogs between Iceland and Newfoundland. And who knows, echoes of it might yet haunt the Viking foundations of Dublin. We don't, therefore, need to import such words as Ragnarok and Gunnig a Gap into Ireland. They and their cognates were spoken and heard beside the Black Pool long before the Germanic dialects of the Angles and Saxons had evolved into English. They are old Dublin words, and the Sibyl, the Spacona, whom the Vikings set up and enthroned in Clonmacnoise, she too might have spoken them, speaking them there at the monastic heart of the country. They are Irish words. It is time maybe that we reclaim them. I do not know whether or not the universe undergoes a Ragnarok, and if it does, I do not know whether it undergoes it the way the Nordic Spaconas and Volvas say that it does. Certain it is, though, that there are persons who undergo an inner Ragnarok, a psychic Ragnarok. In the course of undergoing it, shaken now at their foundations, they come to see that conscious and unconscious psyche in them is an eclipse asleep, an eclipse awake, an eclipse of thinking, imagining, hearing, seeing, touch, taste, and smell. It's a seeing, it's realization that shatters us deeply in our deepest self-conscious foundations. It is now a time of great woe. It is I am sore amazed time. It is I am sore broken in the place of dragons time. It is I am a brother to dragons and a companion to owls time. It is wide breaking in of waters time. It is dark night of the soul time. It is passive dark night of the spirit time. It is time to listen to St. John of the Cross. He can speak to us. He can comfort us. He has been through it. He has left logbooks, the best there are. No rock of faith presenting itself. It is time for the abyss of faith. It is time for total surrender to divine good shepherding. I cannot find you, God, and the reason I cannot find you is simple. It is with that in me that eclipses you that I seek you. I can't sense you or know you or name you, God. I can't find you inside me or in the world outside, but I still want to be your servant, God. Our faith is abyssal now. Our praying is abyssal. May I be as out of your way awake, God, as I am in dreamless sleep. Our final homecoming isn't our doing, it is God's doing. Ragnarok and Gunnig are words that have meaning on our way home. They are words we might speak again in Clonmacnoise. Born as they are out of our initial Job and Jonah terror, they aren't, in the end, appropriate words. The good words are dark night of the soul and divine ungrund. So ask not for whom Fajolar crows, ask not for whom Goldcomb crows, ask not for whom Rustred crows. They crow for you. They crow to remind you of the glorious homecoming that awaits you.